What's up, guys? Welcome back to Papi's YouTube channel. Yeah, where we speak the truth, where we can learn something, where we can be ourselves, and where we can unmask all of these fake ass people, their fake ass lies. By the way, guys, make sure to check out both of my music videos, Una Noche en Colores. I'm going to leave the link on this video's description. The reason why I'm so proud to shout out my own music videos, it's not only because I made them and it's my music, because I edited them, but because that pedophile Freddie Marcos Ramirez tried to take them down, tried to claim copyright over my own music, over my own music videos. That's so crazy. That's insane, right? But it's okay. He has more important issues to deal with, like criminal charges, right? Like trafficking, right? Identity theft, amongst other charges that he has to worry about. Which is why he did not even send in any information to YouTube after YouTube asked, since he was the one that claimed copyright over it, right? Which is why he can't even do anything in court, because he's already involved in court situations. But like he deserves, right? For going around this world feeling entitled, and for creating so many lies and so many illusions, right? But it's okay. The universe, God, has that taken care of. Okay, let's get some overall energy, please, so we can learn something new, right? Okay, we got the Two of Air. Remember, air has everything to do with the mind, right? The swords. So this is telling me that you're feeling undecided about something, right? You may feel stuck in the middle of a pathway, trying to figure out which way to go. But things are only hard if you make them hard, right? If you follow your intuition, right? And you don't let the confusion of all these karmics, right? If you don't let the confusion of everyone that you may have around you, you should be able to know which path is the correct path. Right? Not only by your intuition, but by what your heart truly desires. Remember, if you do anything in life and you do it because of any other reasons than what your heart truly desires, that's when you will know that you made a mistake. Because no matter what you do, no matter how many people you sleep with, no matter how many alcohol drinks you get to try and avoid and face the reality of things, you will still feel that emptiness. You will still feel that longing. You will still feel that void. And all because you went somewhere else. All because you didn't follow your intuition. Because you didn't follow what your heart truly desires. Because you didn't follow the signs that you've been getting from God, from the universe. And you let the confusion of others, you let the lies of others around you manipulate your own free will, the gift that God gave you, like that God gifted us all. The gift of free will, where we're able to make our own decisions, right? And that's only affected when you let the manipulation of others, when you let the lies of others, when you let the drama and chaos get into your mind, get into your head. But let's read more about it, right? You may be avoiding to make a decision that needs to be made for the best of you, really, because it doesn't, you know? Let's read more about it. I'm sorry, my psychic skills just come through. My intuitive skills just come, but that's okay, right? I'm here to clear any confusions. I'm here to clear the air. It says, 2 of air. It's time to make a decision. Procrastination is seriously hindering your progress. You avoiding to make this decision, like I said before, is only affecting you. It's only affecting you from achieving a certain thing, from reaching that state of success, reaching that state of happiness, reaching your soul's highest potential, reaching your life purpose. Really, that's what it comes down to. You may feel a lack of confidence in your decision making, or you may be stalling because you'd rather someone else make this decision for you. It's possible you're thinking about the situation too much, or perhaps you're pretending it doesn't exist at all. That says it all. Either you keep going through life avoiding things that you need to do, avoiding decisions that you got to make. And if you don't make those decisions, somebody else will make them for you. Right? The people that you may have around. By you not making that decision, they are making that decision for you, and they will continuously be around. They will continuously feed your brain with lies, with deception. They will continuously get in your head and make you feel undeserving of something that you really want. And make you feel unworthy of you having wish fulfillment, of you being happy. That's them making that decision for you. The longer you stay there, while you're staying there, you're giving them the power. You're giving them your own free will, because you're avoiding to make a decision about something that needs to be decided. And you can't continue on this path. Look at the swords. There's 2 swords there. One has the light, and the other one is just there. The other one's been there. The other one has shown you how evil and how jealous and how bitter and how angry and how insecure they are. They have that pick-me energy, right? The other one has no abundance, has no spark. While the one that's shining, the one that's being lit up by your intuition, being lit up by the lights of the universe, is very clear, right? I just I just try and put myself in this person's shoes, and I'm like, boy, girl, like, what are you doing? That's why your life may seem a little bit chaotic, a little bit, not a little bit, may seem chaotic, right? Because you're on this path undecided. You keep walking and walking, and you're just tiring yourself out. You're draining yourself out of energy that you could use towards that new path, right? And we all have our free will. So you have the free will to continue walking and pretending like you don't have anything to do, like you don't have a decision to make, like you don't have to make things just and fair and right. Or you could finally come to your senses. And finally take accountability for your actions. And decide to get your life back in order. Up to you. You have unlimited angels available at your call, if only you will ask for their guidance. Listen to your inner voice. Your inner voice, wherever it's inner. It's telling you, it's guiding you, right? Those are the things that most people ignore. They shouldn't. People ask for signs, like, God, please give me a sign, give me this, give me that. But they don't listen for the signs. They don't look for the signs. They allow themselves to continuously get confused. They allow other people to continuously infiltrate their energetic field. And when someone infiltrates your energetic field, right, they're nasty. They're nasty, sticky energy, right, that just is just there. Doesn't want to disattach. Will infiltrate your body, will infiltrate your physical form, will infiltrate your thoughts. Sort. Remember, it's all about air. You can't see it, but you can feel it. Right? You can't see the obstacles they're putting in. You can't see how they're manipulating you. Or, if you're wise enough, you can. But you can feel the manipulation. You feel the pull. You feel the confusion. You feel the draining. And you should be more aware of that, so you could be able to make the decisions. Which decision will bring me peace? Which path will bring me peace? This one or this one? Which person will bring me happiness and peace? This one or this one? Which job will bring me happiness and peace? This one or this one? Things are only confusing if you let them get confusing. Things are only hard if you let them get hard. Ooh, that sounded kind of funny. Whichever way you want to take it. That sounded funny too, but whatever. Deep down, you know what to do. Exactly. That's what I was just telling you, right? You know what is best for you. But if you still decide to stay at a place where you don't feel love, where you don't feel peace, where you don't feel tranquility, where you don't feel authentically you, where you don't feel vulnerable, where you're unable to manifest, where you're unable to set foundations, where you're unable to grow ideas into businesses, where you're unable to live because you're constantly being surrounded by energy that is no longer aligned with you, right? You see these people for what they are. You see the situation how it is. And last minute, before you make this decision to go here, to do this job, to move here, to do that, you let all that get you confused. But we've already talked about that. We've already talked about the swords. We've already talked about how to take those swords. We've already talked about the ways these people will manipulate you, making you feel like there is love there when there isn't, right? Love is not, stay here. You can't leave me alone. You have to take care of me. That's not love. Love is, you'll be happy there. You will feel at peace. Right? You will feel accomplished if you're there, if you're doing this. I support you because you're my friend, or whatever, right? That is true love, right? Where when you don't hold anyone or anything back, instead you let it go and you let it fly and you let it be happy, right? We're not responsible to be taking care of anyone. We're not responsible for people to dump all of their issues and all of their drama onto us. We're not responsible to help people who are unwilling to help themselves. How are you going to help someone else if you're not even on the right path? So you have an inner knowing. You know what path you should be taking. Sounds to me like a path of flying. That plane, flying somewhere new, flying to a new environment, to a new city, to a new state, where you can clear off all of that, clear off all of the trash that we were talking about on the last video. We're able to think freely. We're able to be yourself. We're able to feel love, which is the most important thing. Without love, people think it's just feelings, but it's not. Like we spoke about, your heart is a energetic vortex, right? You can do a lot with that. That's how people manifest. That's how people can wake up every day for their love they have for life, for that fire and that enthusiasm they have for life. If you don't have that, you don't have anything. Let me tell you straightforward. So which path are you going to take? The one that is hiding that? The one that is unable to make you feel that? Or the one that will make you feel like that? It's easy, right? One shines, the other one doesn't. It's just, deep down you know what to do. It's just a matter of gathering your willpower and taking actions, right? So you already know which path lights and which path doesn't. And it's time for you to get the willpower. Remember, like the chariot we spoke about, with determination, with confidence, because you're able to make your own decisions. You have the free will. And actually taking that action. Actually ending the things that need to be ended. Actually planning on, no, not planning, actually doing something to get you to that next stage, right? If there's somebody that you need to talk to, actually speaking to them. If there's a job offer that you need to respond to, actually responding to them. If you need to get here at a certain time, actually packing your bags and actually closing that door. That is actionable steps. Without that, you don't have any results. This is not merely an intellectual decision, but also a choice that requires input from your heart, right? Which is what I was just speaking about too, right? You should know which path will bring you happiness, will bring you peace. And you also know that that same choice is the most intellectual choice, because not only will that choice provide you with love, nurturing, happiness, peace, all of the high vibrational feelings, but it would also allow you, right, and bring in amazing, innovative ideas from the universe, right? Ideas where you can turn that into physical things, to make money, to make businesses, to create new things. You know which path, right, that is. And you know, that's all I have to say. Right. So this is a choice where you have to look at it like that. With this person, with this path, with this choice, I will not only be happy, and I will not only feel love, and I will not only feel nurtured, and not only will it satisfies me physically and mentally, but also I will be able to evolve and grow, and I will be able to open new businesses, and I will be able to constantly make money. And I will be constantly in a state where I can continue to come up with new ideas, where I can continue to grow. Because when you are connected to God, to the earth, to the universe, you will forever be rewarded with ideas. You will forever be taken care of. So not only will this, it's easy. Not only will this satisfy you emotionally, but it will satisfy you intellectually. Because there's so many things to learn. There's so many things to experience in this beautiful life, that if you stay undecided, or if you continue walking towards the path that's not lit up, you will never experience that. Right? And that is the mistake that a lot of people make. A lot of people sometimes don't even realize that until they're 60s, 70, and they're like, dang, I wish I would have done this when I was younger. I wish I would have done that. But all throughout when you were younger, you were just walking, undecided, unwilling to make decisions for yourself, ignoring and avoiding to make decisions that could change your life. If you are suppressing your emotions, request that your guardian angels assist you in getting in touch with your feelings, or ask a dear friend to help you sort them out. So you can ask a trusted friend. Remember, not everyone is trusted. You should have great discernment, right? If someone is trying to keep you back, if someone is trying to keep you from being happy, being in love, being this, being that, right? They're not saying that with the most genuine intentions. You're saying that because it benefits them for each state, for you to continuously, right, provide for them, because they need it. They aren't able to take care of themselves, right? But if you have someone close to you that you know is not connected to any of those karmic people, you could ask them. Explain to them your feelings. Explain to them how you feel about this person, how this person makes you feel, right? not about what other people said about this person, because they're jealous of this person, right? Well, I've already talked about that, and I speak from experience, right? Anthony Marquez's insecure ass, right? Raccoon, big bully eyed. Greedy, malicious. Try to change the whole story around, right? Try to manipulate the environment by committing fraud, right? By altering court documents, by hiding court documents, by not speaking the truth, by continuously trying to delay something that he's so bitter and jealous about. Right? So when you ask that friend for advice, be real with your feelings. Tell them how you feel about this person. Right? So they could help you sort out your feelings if you're unable to do that by yourself. But something is telling me that you are able to sort them out by yourself. You know what you want to do. And it only gets confusing when you allow those nasty, lusty energies get in the way. Angel message. So very often we see you trapped by your own mind when trying to make a decision because you are too focused on what others would like you to choose rather than what your heart truly wants. And that is the base of your indecision. That is the base of you avoiding to make this decision. That is the base of your confusion, right? You trying to make a decision because you're too focused on what others would like for you to choose rather than what your heart truly desires. And that should give you enough clarity about which decision is the right decision. Choose what will make you happy, and the rest will work itself out. Right? So you can't keep pretending like you don't care about this. You can't keep pretending like there's nothing that you need to do. Right? You need to see what really matters, and you need to choose what your heart truly desires. Because, like I said before, what your heart truly desires is what your higher self is here to do. And when you make decisions with what your heart truly desires, you're making that decision while you're connected, while you're aligned. And that will always work out for the best. That will be the best decision you ever make in your life.